Hey, what's up? Scott Balkum here with Imagination Creation Films, and well, I'm trying to stream again. We're gonna see if it works this time. I really have no idea. So yeah, I got through the intro there without losing I don't know, everything, like 90% of the packets. So I think that's a good start. I'm gonna increase my bit rate here just to get it back to our normal, pristine, everybody loves it look. That looks a little dim back there. You know, because like I said, I want to do these live streams on a regular basis. So I owe people a live stream. I'm giving you a live stream. Boom, here I am. And we got it. So yeah, and it's doing pretty nice so far. Not a single drop frame. And that's what it's about. We'll just type something up here. Internet fixed. Live streaming now. We'll just do that. Oh, well, that was super awesome. Yeah, I just overwrote myself. Internet fixed. Live streaming now. Everyone is just enjoying me typing, right? I'm sure, because I mean that's what we do. There's not a soul watching, mostly because, well, they're probably tired of the Chicken Little dance. The oh, sure, you're online. Yeah, right. Last time you said you're online, it went down. What can I do? Hey, man, it's Friday at 5 o'clock, and I'm not dropping any. Oh, I just dropped 10 frames. But out of 2 minutes and 10 frames, I'll deal with that. So, yeah, we are live every day. I'm going to try to do these at 3 o'clock. It seems like a good time, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I should mix them up during the week. Do them at like 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. I don't know. Something like that. It might be fun to mix that up. Yeah, the table is now a mess officially because I was trying to prepare late last night for a shoot. This morning, early at sunrise, and I think I got done about 4 o'clock in the morning. It was pretty hectic, and I had to get up at 6. Got lots of sleep. Don't I look great? Don't I look fashionable, fabulous? It's pretty funny though. I have no one watching. You know what? It's all good. It's Friday. Probably everybody has a delicious adult beverage in their hands if they're of age. Maybe a staggeringly wonderful cigar if they're of age and understand. Hey, Simon, bologna. Hi, I wish. Are you enjoying a delicious bologna? What is that? Man, it's working. The weird thing is they actually called me back and said they were working on it, which was totally like, what? And then they called me back like 10 minutes ago and said, we made some changes. We think we fixed it. Do a speed test. I did a speed test, and look at this. We're here. I should send you some cigars. Why? You can't buy cigars in your state? Oh, I bet it's expensive. No, is New York, or is it? I thought it was New York City. You can mail order. Oh, maybe it is New York. Maybe it's super expensive there. Dude, drive to Canada. Get some delicious cigars and bring those back. You can do that. It's expensive everywhere. Yeah, that's just, people like it, and so we'll just tax it. Great. How about either make it illegal or don't. Don't tax it. It's all the BS. Ooh, I really want a cigar too. But I shouldn't have one so close to dinner. Oh, well, maybe I should. Should I? I don't know. Because I have a feeling when the missus comes home here in about an hour, she's going to want like a delicious adult beverage, something say like a margarita. She's not really into the margaritas. She likes the girly pinkies out fruity drinks, and but I will have a margarita because that's how I roll. And then I'm going to want a delicious cigar. Kind of talking myself into that cigar right now. Golly, my desk is a mess. My desk is a mess. But anyway, I'm here. Do I look fatter today? I got a looser shirt. Makes me look fatter, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing a shoot this morning. It was a spec running commercial, just to work with Jamie, which, I mean, all of y'all witnessed right there online yesterday. I said, Jamie, are you available? And Jamie dropped everything to become available because that's what really good people do. They just want to work together, and that's one of the things that I like about Jamie. He gets it. Every time his eyes are open, he's learning something, and every time he opens his mouth, I'm learning something. So it's in a good way. I mean, it's a mutual respect thing, and I love that. And we actually got some really nice shots this morning. It was on fire. The sun was beautiful. I had the Taquina Vista Primes on the red. We were shooting at 100 frames a second in 6K widescreen. It's the beard, you're right. And I put a black Pro Mist in front. I wanted something ever so slightly to kind of bloom out and flare out the sun a little more than, because the Taquina lenses are actually pretty clean. They flare quietly, and it's elegant, but it wasn't that like golden flare that I really wanted this morning. And so I think it turned out really, really nice. We had the golden sun. It was a beautiful day. I mean, it just looked great. I'm holding them hostage. Let's see here. We've got 3 people on. Excellent. I love it when people join. Who has joined us? Oh, that's such a mess. I'm just gonna sit here and clean live. Just clean up my workshop as I go. Everybody's happy, this I know. Man, I really, we dropped 79 frames, but out of 8 minutes, I can still hang with that, and I'm sure you guys can too. Simon, what you got going on this weekend? You doing anything special, exciting? You shooting anything? Taking your dog for a walk 17 times? Or did you break your dog? Your dog broke still? Moving out of the office. Did you ever sell your couch? It was a nice couch, actually. Do you have a prospective purchaser for your facility? That'd be nice to just be able to kind of roll it all and kind of work a plan, make a plan, work a plan. One of the 3. It is, golly, man, why did you have to say something about cigars? I mean, and it's not just like anything you say, because I don't crave bologna right now. It was the first thing that came out of your fingers. I guess it technically didn't come out of your mouth, but let's see here. Yeah, so I think on Fridays, the way I want to do it, kind of like, I guess, radio talk shows or any kind of call-ins, I think Fridays will be for you guys. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we'll talk about. Kind of a free-for-all. I couldn't even type that in because it was the maximum amount of text on the title. We had one that said we would hear from her, but not yet. Well, I mean, it's a business decision, so that takes time. There's due diligence involved. I cannot fault someone for taking their time and making a good decision. Boy, this is a mess. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I, I pulled out my shoulder rig today. I don't get to use that too terribly often. I'm not a huge fan of the shoulder rigs, and I I guess the reason I'm not a huge fan is that I've never configured one that I liked. I mean, there are some cams that are designed to be on your shoulder, and then I mean, yeah, they got the viewfinder. I tried like crazy last night mounting my OLED eye viewfinder. Thank you. And okay, I I could not figure out a way that I was happy with it. I had it mounted one way that worked. It was upside down. The weird thing is, on the Red, you can, when you're going out of the HDSDI, you can flip the menu upside down. You can flip the video upside down, but you can't flip the video horizontally. So I'd move left and it would move right. That ain't gonna work. That's not even close. So I'll be replaying with this. I mean, it's like I say, I don't use the shoulder mount that often. It's just not comfortable for me. Just kind of holding it up there. I mean, it is one of the more comfortable positions, but I mean, I prefer sticks or sliders or Movies, but I mean, even the Movies is far less comfortable than a shoulder for sure. I don't like the easy rigs. I am not a fan of the easy rigs. Maybe, again, I've never had one of those that was stupendously awesome or comfortable. I don't like a lot of things hanging on me. It is not as great as it could be. So who is out there? We've got several people watching, but no one is typing. And this is for you. I mean, I came all the way back. I turned off the television as my frustration waiting for the internet to work, and came back here so that you, lovely, fine folks, would be able to ask questions and get the answers to anything you need answered. Should you want to have any answers? Maybe you don't want to talk. Maybe you just want to hear me talk. I'll just read things poetically. Wooden camera rosette arms. Oh, that's the arms. These are actually really good. I like these. These are the small rig wooden rosette handles. They're actually nicely sized. I really like those, and I usually stick those on the front of my camera when I'm like hand holding it like this, because it's just a great firm grip. Just a little heavy. Everything adds weight, and I don't like weight, as does anybody else. What could we talk about today, since we don't really have a subject, because Friday is for you and nobody wants to ask any questions, and that's fair. It's your call. GoPros. What do y'all think about GoPros? I hate them. I think they have only one purpose when I don't want to put my expensive camera, in harm's way. That's about it. I don't like them. I don't think most of the time that spending the hours configuring all of them on your vehicle or whatever you're going to do is worth the half a second of footage you're going to use from it. It's just not awesome. Ooh, and my Kessler quick plate with my rod adapter. I like that. Here's my windshield mount. This is how I mount all my GoPros on my van. That's all there is. I've got like 3 stalkers out there. Someone say hello. Let me know who I'm talking to. That'd be so nice if YouTube did that and said, You've got Joe, you've got Sue, you've got Jan, all online. Should have the green screen finished up this weekend and all cleaned up in here, which is exciting, which means that gets fixed up, this gets fixed up, everything gets fixed up. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to talk about. That is sad. I mean, I usually just like try to think of something to chat about. How about your favorite margarita recipes? I've got one. Did anybody have any questions on storage that we talked about yesterday? There is. I talked to somebody, so I might as well just sit here and read my phone. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty pathetically unprepared. I mean, I was a little more prepared earlier when I thought the internet was up and I was going to chat with you guys on Friday. But yeah, and they're dropping like flies. They're disconnecting. They're like, I don't want to watch this. He has nothing to talk about. You're right. It is pathetic. It is. Golly, I'm probably not even going to post this one. I'm probably just going to keep this one hidden. So what's coming up on Scott's future here? Well, I'm still carving up footage from my trip, and it's just taking forever because I like to go through it and just grade it and get it all in formats. I'm still carving it up for stock footage and uploading that like crazy. I am working on a few ideas. I'm working in here. I am working on a music video, well, a couple of music videos, but one for the Santa Claus one that I mentioned before. And then, that's like it. That's like all I'm doing right now. Just constantly working on video stuff, which is all I should be doing, really. Well, okay then. If no one has any questions or comments or anything like that, even the regulars, they all bailed. I mean, I don't blame you. You got stuff to do. You can't just wait around for me. But yeah. So as always, subscribe because community. You want to, Jamie? You're the troll in the background, you turkey. Or did you just join? Oh man, what is this? There's several people now asking questions. That's funny. I threatened to leave, and people want to ask, have I had much luck selling stock footage? Not a lot. In fact, I've been quite turned off at the industry because they've all been going towards the subscription model, which ends up just screwing creators like crazy. That one story that I read online where the guy spent like $3,000 or $4,000 to take this amazing photo at this one location. He had to fly there, and he got the cool bucket list shot, and he decided to put it on Adobe stock. And Adobe stock, you can't opt out of the subscription model. So he was excited because he got a notification that it sold. Somebody used it. He's like, great, I'm finally going to get some money. He got like 7 cents because it was a single photo out of bazillions that they had sold out of their monthly fee from Adobe stock. So he spent $3,000 or $4,000 creating this. He got 7 cents for it, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. So I'm only dealing right now. I'm dealing with Pond 5. I'm looking at other stock sites, but they're all so picky now. They all want to be like their own niche because they're tired of everyone else being the stock sites, and they're all going to the subscription. So it it's tough. So Pond 5 right now is the only one that you can opt out of subscription, and they give you the 50% cut. And you get to control your own footage. So you can put it out there. They're not picky. I mean, it's not that my footage sucks. Maybe it does. But like several of the stock sites, they look at it, they're like, it's not what we're looking for. Because they don't want pictures of beautiful waves crashing. They want Sue sewing a red rose cloth onto a black fabric backer with tungsten light and a window behind it. That's the only thing they're looking for, and it has to have movement. That's just silly. I want photos of bikini models. Yeah. Jamie and I talked about how we could really improve our YouTube channels, and bikini models seem to be quite popular. It'll work great for him. It won't work so good for me. I mean, it's a, I don't know. It's a tough one for me. I would enjoy it. I would enjoy it thoroughly, and I am a guy, and sue me for being a guy, but I mean, I would enjoy it. Bikinis in slow motion, yeah, and someone make it rain while bikinis in slow motion, 100 frames a second. I would go so far as to say I would shoot that at 200 frames a second. I think that would really bring out the rain. We should have got you to do, Jamie, a flash dance this morning. When you soaked your hair, you should have done whoosh and flipped your hair up real fast and just had the beads of water fly everywhere. That would have been good. We could have done that at the very end, or maybe you could have reached up and pulled like a string and a bucket dumps water on your head. That would have been good. Maybe next time we'll do that with bikini models in slow motion. I don't know where you get bikini models. I find that that's probably the worst or most pathetic way to search. I mean, searching for bikini models. Are you in porn? No, not at all. Just want bikinis. Thank you. Just make friends. I don't know how to do that, Jamie. I don't do anything. I'm not cool. I'm not young. This is awesome right here, but I'm not, most of these young girls just want attention. Maybe they do. I don't know. It's just better off just printing it and selling it for it. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, so Matt, I've been posting like crazy to Pond 5. I mean, I have sold stuff on Pond 5 before, so I mean I know it's possible. I have not made a big dent in anything really. I haven't even justified putting it up there yet. However, I don't care at this point. I figure the more I put out there, the more likely it is to somebody's going to buy something. Somebody's going to need that one thing. And if I figure out what people do buy, then I can start catering my B-roll to that and maybe just get some more stock footage to sell. I mean, I got a banjo right over there. Maybe I can just get somebody. That banjo scares Jamie. Every time he comes out here, he hears that banjo. He's like, what? Take some photos. They post it on Instagram and brag about how they are. That is true. That is very true, Jamie. One person takes their picture with any kind of a camera that remotely looks semi-professional, and all of a sudden they're a model. And they're telling everybody, oh, I've been model, yeah, I've been doing jobs, and yeah, I've been building my portfolio. Right, been thinking about it for underwater stock. That's probably not a saturated stock right there. I would, if you have the equipment to shoot underwater, I would certainly do that. I think you'll probably do just fine on that. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I think that's probably, I mean, that's one of those niches that is, I mean, sure, somebody with a GoPro could go do it, but let's be honest, a GoPro is not going to look anywhere close to some better, higher quality camera. And it's just something that most people don't do. I would like to do it. I would like to get scuba certified so that I could, not scuba, well, yeah, so that I could, not snorkel, scuba, yeah, so that I could do that stuff too. That would be cool. I don't know. I would give that a shot. I would not spend a lot of money doing it. I would just see what's out there, start searching for what you think you want to do or what you think you can do, and see what the pricing is. Because if the pricing is super high and you don't find much of it, that means they're probably getting it. If you have a video of a tree and you do a search for trees and you find that you can get a 4K raw tree footage for $5, don't shoot trees. You should get into product shot of shoes. I already did that. I did a whole segment on it. I did a whole video on that, how to make your product shots look better. And then I did one before that. I'm pretty sure I did one with you too, Jamie. Let's see how it goes. Picked up a Gates to get into. Oh, that's nice, dude. That's nice. Well, keep me posted. I would be interested. I mean, underwater is something I have never done, and I really would like to do it because, I mean, it's like space. No one goes underwater. I think that'd be cool. I mean, the most fun I have is I take the GoPro in the pool or take it to the river. It's really not that fun. So yeah, Gates. What camera are you going to put in the Gates? I think the combo right now for underwater would probably be a red Gemini and a nice Gates or some kind of underwater housing. Scarlet MX. Ah, cool. Yeah, you're gonna get noise. I mean, you're gonna go shallow because Scarlet MX is it's a light hog. It needs the light. The Gemini. That's why I say the Gemini. I think is like the underwater, and I'm sure. I mean, Ivan is out right now shooting for. I think it was Nat Geo. He was doing a lot of underwater stuff, and it's Gemini. Ivan was one of the ones that got the original Gemini, the 6 that were out. But I mean, if you could shoot ISO 6000 underwater, you're going to start seeing some things. A nice, super fast, wide lens. I think what's the one Adrian, my buddy Adrian shoots. He shoots. It's like a 10 millimeter fisheye, but I mean the thing is like this wide. It is the largest front element I have ever seen. But he puts that in the Gates with I think he's Helium at the moment. No, he's Monstro. He just got his Monstro. That's probably impressive as heck. Guy is getting one, hoping to let me borrow it. Yeah, borrow it. That is, I mean, that's what I'm going to do unless they come out with a larger format version of the Gemini. I really do like having the more resolution. I think 6K down res to 4K looks stupendous, and 5K down to 4K is a little less. So it's kind of a give and take. If they made like the Monstro size in the Gemini, which I believe they can do, it probably wouldn't even cost that much. The way that they redesigned that sensor, it'd probably be about 7 or 7.5K sensor. I'd be totally fine with that. I would if they came out with a 7 to 7.5K Gemini, I would probably just sell the Dragon outright and pick one up. Right now, as it is, my goal is to save up and buy the Gemini alongside my Dragon because I still think the Dragon looks phenomenal outside. I think you give it architecture, nature, skies, anything like that, it's gorgeous. If I put a cinema lens on my crop sensor Canon, would it look pretty? Yes, it would. You can make a picture better with a better lens. You can make a picture worse with a cheaper lens. You can take a $100,000 camera and put a $50 lens on it, and it will look dirty and nasty and grimy, and it might fit your story perfectly, so that you used it wisely. I mean, there's no really wrong way. The only wrong way is to sit around and go, well, I'm just going to wait until X. Did that link you send me for the Canon 10-8 yes, it was my affiliate link. I'd rather you get some pay than just to buy it. Yes, it was my affiliate link. Red Dragon with a Canon kit lens. Dude, I shoot that. Oh, kit lens. No, you're right. No, that would be pathetic. That would I have no purpose in doing that. There would be no. I have the Helios lens. I paid like $35 for it. It's one of those Russian lenses, but it is uncoated and it flares like crazy, and it is a beautiful lens. But it's not sharp. It's just character. It's just so much character. But a kit lens, ooh, all that CA. Ugh. Nothing I do gets many views, Jamie. Please let me do it for you. No, you may not put a kit lens on my... In fact, I don't like kit lenses so much, I don't have any. I don't have a single, and I have purchased many cameras that came with the lens for free, and I sell them. First thing I do is I put them on eBay, and you get like $100 for a gray box or a white box lens. Canon 18-55, yep, that lens specifically. The 18-135, also I've sold many of those. The only one I didn't sell, which is a kit lens, but it's an L-glass kit lens, was the 24-105. I actually still keep that one, and I use it. It's only an f4, but the thing that I like about that lens is it's fairly crisp, it's fairly clean. It doesn't have a lot of it's got the L glass in it, so it looks nicer, but it's also a 105 macro, which means you can get some nice macro shots out of it at 105 millimeters. That's pretty nice. I do like that lens. It's not over here, it's over there, but I keep that one around. I also, I usually will throw that like on the A7R2 if I'm like running around with just my Canon zooms on the red. I'll throw it on the A7R2 and have somebody shoot like not B-roll, but just behind the scenes shots. And I do that with a 24-105 just because you get all that range. That on an A7R2 wide full frame, and it's a full frame lens. It's great. Man, I had to threaten to leave to get people to talk. That's awesome. Matt, were you just sitting in the back the whole time just going... Yeah, because I was going to go in there and just watch some more TV. I mean, the internet is actually working. I really would like to know what they did because it feels quite normal right now. And that has been rare for a Friday. So we will see how that works. You were editing. Fair enough. Got to make that money. My internet keeps dropping the stream. It's horrible. Well, your internet probably sucks. But you don't have good internet where you are? I would imagine you'd be on like Grande cable. That should be like gig fiber or 300 meg or something. Well, I guess I'm not coming to your house to upload videos. Well, you already told me you don't have a parking spot for me. You keep having to watch my stupid ads. You know, I can actually... There's a button. I never saw this one before, but there's a button that says play ad. So I can just right here in the middle, play an ad. You know what? Let's just do one, just so I can make like 1.4 cents. Here's an ad. It says, based on your complex criteria, only some of your viewers will see an ad. Did anybody see an ad? Let me know. It told me to keep talking. That's pretty bad. And I came back, so obviously it was just a little 5-second ad. That's pretty funny. Uh, did anybody actually get an ad? That'd be that would be hilarious. Everybody's probably running ad blocker. I didn't see it. I'm glad I wasn't. Well, you did watch an ad just recently, so it probably didn't put you on. Matt might have got an ad. Nope. Are you running ad blocker? I don't blame you. I run it. It's sad. I hate the way ads work when they're stuck in there. I really hate Facebook's ads because it doesn't put them at a specific place. It just you're talking along, all of a sudden here's a Ford truck driving across the screen, and it's like what? They have no idea how to do ads. YouTube and YouTube, I noticed, and this is what someone told me last year, before the apocalypse, they said get ready for 7 and 15-second ads because that's it for the future. So I guess that's it. I mean, I guess they figured that people won't watch a 1-minute ad for a 5-minute video. And I don't blame them. All these news sites, oh my God, that really irritates me. You go to a news website and immediately they have like 3 videos that want to auto play. You click pause and then it will play anyway, even though you click pause. Then the ad will show up, and then you scroll down to get it off the screen and it pops down to the bottom. Then you can actually X that. But it'll be a 30-second ad for soap or something to watch a 7-second clip that they looped like 5 times so that it becomes 30 seconds long. Oh, so irritating. I don't ever want to be that guy. Let me just push that play ad button again. So what's everybody doing this weekend? Jamie, we never talked about what you're going to do this weekend. Oh, you're working or what? And then Matt, what are you doing this weekend? You just going to edit? And we've got several other people out there. What are y'all doing this weekend? Oh, I want a margarita so bad. And it's so hot in here. I don't have the air conditioner on. I'm using you're working. Well, good. Working means money. What you need to be doing is start diving. Oh, nice. Yeah, do it. Jamie, you need to start working up your email so you can tell all these brands that want to hit you up for videos, this is what it's going to take. Let's try to finish up a video as I watch your stream. Well, that's very thoughtful of you. I think I make an excellent background noise. I'm like a neighborhood dog that just kind of goes, yip, 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 yip. Or out here, it's coyotes. Ooh, 83 degrees. Is that what it is? It's 80.6 here. It is, it's starting to drop. Good, because it's hot. It's hot in here. It's getting hot in her. Jamie doesn't like it when I use pop songs or rap songs or pop rap songs or anything like that. He doesn't think I'm cool enough to know any of the songs. I am that cool. Everyone says so. My mom says so. Ignore the critics. Done. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm like a gum wrapper. That would be pretty good. Gum wrapper, chewing gum. Go listen up, I got up. Let's see, my extent of freestyle rapping would be, I got small rig handles on the top of my desk. I got this GoPro mount, and it's unlike the rest. This GoPro 5 is really kind of lame. The GoPro 3, well, that's quite insane for the price. I got the EVF over here in my hand. I couldn't hook it up earlier because I couldn't flip it on land. I got the polarized filters from my Mavic Pro, except this is the Phantom 4 Pro, you know. There you go. There's my freestyle rap. Yeah. Let's hit the super chat. Yeah. $20 to hear me freestyle again. I did see another internet guy who's doing $20 to critique people's videos. I don't know. Would y'all pay that? I don't think anybody would. I don't think anybody wants my opinion for $20. Be like get like coupon day, like $1.99. I'll review your video. Boy. You know, they must have fixed the internet. It is 140 frames dropped out of 40 minutes. That's pretty phenomenal. Did anybody like my intro? Because I have it now set up where I can do, hey, what's up, Scott Balkum here with Imagination Creation Films, and today, well, we're talking about everything you want to talk about. Isn't that cool? I'm so proud of myself. This intro sucks. I know it does. You hate my intro. You hate everything. And I hate everything about you. Didn't pay anything. Oh, did you super chat? Let's see your super chat. I'll give you a refund. Just kidding, I won't. So, Matt, where are you at that you're diving? Are you in Florida? Or California? California. Because diving, we can't do diving really here in Texas. All of our water in the ocean is completely destroyed by the silt that comes out of the Mississippi. It all comes down and goes right into the Gulf of Mexico, so we don't get to see anything. You can go all the way down to like the Mexico border, and you can start to get a little bit of clear water, but it's not that clear. It's pretty bad. Look at that, 42 minutes and probably only like 15 minutes away from my first margarita. It's gonna be so good. She's getting Cointreau. All of my exes live in Texas. Jamie, you don't know country songs. Don't do that. Don't ever do that again. You're not allowed to know country songs. If you put on a cowboy hat, first I'm going to laugh, then I'm going to point fingers at you. And were you? And that, my friend, is why your content is hidden. Yes, I was born that way. You know I was. It's like one of those little squeezy toys. You never commented on my rap. That's really bad. That was freestyle. That was freestyle, white style. Bad words get me blocked. Yup, they do. I have them all set up. You can type in your own words to not allow. Basically, everything you ever say, I typed in there so that it won't let you talk. And I do that because I care so much about everyone else. Man, I'm kind of getting like stopped up nose. Probably because it's so hot and humid and stuffy in here. And man, only 140 frames dropped. Your rap was so bad, I pretend that it didn't happen so I can maintain some level of respect for you. I'm gonna have to rap again just to kind of blow away all respect that you might have for me. Let's see. My name is Peaches and I'm the best. All the DJs. You know that movie. What's that movie? You know when, honestly, Jamie, right before the internet, the ISP called me back, I was actually searching for that video I told you to watch on YouTube. I was going to send that to you because I was laughing. It is 44 minutes and 35 seconds in this live stream. And, oh, Bill, when are we doing our cigar project? Bill, anytime. Tell me when. Tell me when. I want to do that cigar project. We can do it here or we can do it there. I think if we do it here, we have a lot more control. We can set it up at the bar over there and make it, kind of a little a little more controlled, but man, I'm good. Whenever you want to do it, come over for a weekend and smoke cigars. Bring the missus and the dogs. Don't bring the cat. That never works out, but you know, let's shoot that cigar thing. I think cigars look incredibly sexy on. Oh, there should be. Well, we should plan it. We should plan exactly. We definitely need to do a humidor walkthrough. I wonder if you could get whatchamacallit in San Antonio to let us walk through with a camera in their humidor. I guess if we plug them, maybe. See, I left the three-legged dog joke out. I was going to say, why don't you bring all 7 legs of your dogs? You have a dog with a wooden leg named Smith? Why are you not at trivia? Buy a box of cigars and they might let you film in their humidor. Yeah, you know, maybe. I need a box of cigars. I don't have any money for a box of cigars. I'm not Jamie. Jamie's rolling in cash. He's got that like internet rep now. He's got like 21,000 subscribers. Everybody's like, oh my God, Jamie's the man. Let's give him tons and tons of cash. He drives like a BMW now. It is, trivia's at 8. Oh, you're just sitting at home waiting for the missus to arrive, or is she there? You notice that Jimma never responded? I didn't figure he would. If I had $1 for every sub, I'd still be in poverty. Well, now, Jamie, that depends. What if they gave you it in one lump sum? Then you wouldn't be in poverty anymore. Recording some music. Nice. Keep going. You need to learn how to play banjo so I can shooting B-roll of playing. That's what I can do. I can shoot you playing guitar, and then we can sell that as B-roll. You know, spend it in a strip club. Your mind got what you need. In the bub and be in poverty. $21,000 in a Vegas strip club would not last very long at all. There's some great stories I have. Let me borrow the banjo. Okay, come get it. You can borrow it. It's just sitting over there. The only reason I have it over there is every time Jamie comes over, I just use it to scare him. He sees all the backwoods and he sees a banjo and he starts shivering. He's like, I don't like this. I don't like this. Don't tell your Vegas stories. Your wife is watching. My wife knows the Vegas stories. She was there. Just kidding. She knows the Vegas stories, though. She's heard them many times. She's been to Vegas many times with me and with those people that have the great Vegas stories. All I can tell you is Treehouse. That was one memory. The Treehouse party. That was insane. And then where they went afterwards, a lot of money was spent. Never get drunk at a strip club because you'll come back with no money and no credit cards. Every dollar on your credit card will be used up. And what are you going to do? Say you didn't spend it? It's a strip club. They usually get you by saying, well, have your wife dispute the charge. I read that as don't tell your veggie stories. I was going to tell a story about broccoli. My favorite broccoli story. Have you had a broccoli story? I mean, you're vegan, Jamie, so I mean, you should have a good broccoli story. So Jamie, as a thank him for shooting with me this morning, I treated him to. We were going to go to Five Guys, but they weren't open yet, so we went to Torchy's, which Torchy's tacos is pretty amazing. Jamie's like, I want one of those, I want one of those, I want one of those, I want one of those. He had like 12 tacos on his plate. The dude is not fat. He will be tomorrow. But I mean, 12 tacos. And he won't order them with corn tortillas. What kind of an insane person orders a Torchy's taco on flour? I I have no idea. I have no idea. Bill, do y'all have Torchies? Do y'all do Torchies in San Antonio? I don't think we've ever talked about Torchies, or have we? I feel like Bill would like Torchies. When the white man offers food, you just point and say, I want it. Yeah. If anybody points to food, I point and say, I want it. I get it. All right. It is 50 minutes. It's probably just Jamie and Bill watching at this point, and we'll wind this down, let everybody have their respectable evenings. It looks like they've fixed the internet, which means that next Friday we won't have this problem, and maybe the rest of the week we won't have this problem, because I've had several failed attempts. So I will be posting this one. No one's going to watch it because it starts off so pathetically bad. But if you have any questions or comments, do feel free to put those in the comment section down below. I do try to read and respond to each and every one, even if it's just to say thank you. Be sure to click that subscription button if you haven't already, because I'm trying to build a fantastic community, and I think you would be a fantastic part of that community. Also, click that little alert bell that's right next to it. That'll let you know every time I upload a video or I'm live streaming. Also, you can follow me on all the social medias at Scott Balkum, all of them, every single social media except for Snapchat. No one does that anymore. And yeah, I have a Patreon. If you want to support me that way, you can support me on these live streams with Super Chat, or you can support me with Patreon. That'd be great. I would greatly appreciate that, because you're just helping another filmmaker create more content for everyone else to enjoy, because I like to share. And yeah, so as always, as I like to leave it, don't let your passions center around your life. Let your life center around your passions. Remember, this is the point where I just kind of point at stuff. And I make noises so people go, that's weird. Why is he doing that? And I need to put a counter on there. I need to, ooh, you know what I should do? This is so bad. Whatever, Jamie. I should just play the audio like that. I'll end it right at the end. And it's ended.